Everyone, it's Dave Weiner here. Today I'd like to show you what it's like to get started with Electric River. And so here I am on the Electric River download page. And let me just click here and show you the URL. It's rss2.io/electric. And so I click on the link. And you can see back here it's downloading it. I'll bring this to the front. There it is. It's completed the download. And so this is just an app. So I double click on it and it launches, and it wants to be sure that it's okay to run it. I say okay. Now it opens up and the machine is getting started, and where there is the first news has showed up, and kick back here and there's some more. So what it's doing now, it's I've pre-programmed it to read a certain set of feeds so that when you start up using it, basically you have actually something to read. And so it takes probably about a minute for it to get started, all the feeds are loaded. And here, let me just get the dashboard up here so we can see how that's going. I see, so it has completed reading. And it says, okay, the server's up for less than a minute. It's read 66 feeds. That's all the initial feeds. It's found 2,128 new stories. You're not going to see all those in the river. It's only going to be the last 300 or so. And it's been less than a minute since the last feed read. It's now going to wait a few minutes before it starts reading feeds again. So this is what you do, is you just scroll through this. And it'll be, the first time it reads it, it's just going to have a lot of stories from a few feeds in the river. So you kind of have to leave it running, for a day or so. And then it'll start, well, actually almost immediately. These feeds roll out new stuff all the time. That's one of the reasons I chose them. So what else can you do? Let's see. Go to the list editor. What this does is it shows you all the feeds that we've subscribed to, and scroll down. There's a lot of New York Times feeds in there. And so if you wanted to add your own feed to the list, what you'd do is you'd click the add button, and that would create a space, and this is some feed. The URL of feed, whatever. You get the idea, and you type in the URL for this, and then when you're ready, you click save. I'm not going to do that at this time. And when you want to go back to the river, you just choose it again. And that's the basic thing. There is a folder sitting out there, so if you want to lift the hood and see how it works, you can see all the different JavaScript files and data files, and here's all the information about the feed. So all the data is there. And so, the idea is that you're operating your own news station on the web, and nobody's filtering this for you. The only algorithm that's running here is last in, first out. And you have basically all the software running here. So there's nobody interfering with what you see. So that was the basic idea, is to create lots of different news flows, and then to learn how that works and evolve the software to be useful to people that really love news. So that's where we're headed, and that's the basic idea of the product. So hope you give it a try.